Greetings of the day. Welcome once again to the Eternal Lighthouse, guiding a progressive world with India's inner light, where every lamp we light brings us a little closer to understanding ourselves and the world around us. This is time for lighting the fourth lamp, and I'm really excited. So, the fourth lamp today is about the invisible thread. This journey of lighting lamp by lamp is actually making all of us coming closer to each other and understanding more about the eternal lighthouse. So, let us move to today's eternal light. So, what is eternal light? The strongest connections are often the ones we cannot see. When we think of connections, we often think of people we can meet, touch, or talk to. But some of the most meaningful connections in our lives are invisible. They quietly guide us, support us, and give us strength even when we don't realize it. Let me share a simple story with all of you. This story, The Kite and the Invisible Thread, is a story of a young boy who loved flying kites. One beautiful evening, he was flying a colorful kite with his grandfather. The kite danced gracefully in the sky. Watching it soar higher and higher, the boy suddenly asked, "Grandfather, if we cut the string, won't the kite fly even higher?" The grandfather smiled and said, "Let's find out." The grandfather gently cut the string. For a few moments, the kite rose even higher. The little boy smiled with excitement. "See, I was right." But only for a moment. Soon, the kite began to lose its direction. The wind pushed it from one side to another. It could no longer stay steady, and finally it drifted downward until it disappeared from the sky. So, what lesson we have understood from here? The grandfather placed his hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "My child, the string was never holding the kite back. It was helping it remain connected. It gave the kite balance, direction, and strength." The boy quietly looked at the sky. He finally understood. Similarly, in our lives are also very much like that of a kite. Sometimes we think that freedom means having no responsibilities, no values, no relationships, no guidance. But the invisible thread in our lives are not our limitations, they are our greatest strengths. They help us stay grounded while giving us the confidence to soar. So, what we have learned today, that love, faith, relationships, values of purpose, these are all quiet forces that shape who we become. When we nurture these connections, we don't become weaker, we become stronger. Because the strongest foundations are often the ones we cannot see. Before we conclude today's lamp, I invite you to pause for just a moment and ask yourself, what invisible thread has quietly guided your life? Perhaps it is the love of your family, a teacher who believed in you, a friend who stood beside you, your faith, or the values that continue to guide your decisions. Take a quiet moment, reflect, and cherish it. Thank you for spending these few moments with me. I hope today's light reminded you that the most meaningful things in our life are often invisible yet deeply powerful. May you always recognize the invisible threads that fill your life with strength, love, and purpose. Keep learning, keep growing, keep lighting the world. In today's If today's story touched your heart, I warmly invite you to continue the journey through the July 2026 issue of the Eternal Lighthouse. The month had the theme Conscious Connections, where you will discover more stories, reflections, and timeless wisdom to inspire your inner journey. On Amazon Kindle, the link will be available in the description. So, until we meet again, may your path always be illuminated by wisdom, kindness, and hope. Namaste.